What's good, everybody? It's Big Kiqo here today. Be doing WrestleMania Night 1 predictions. It's tomorrow as I'm recording this. Um, should be a good card. Night 2 is looking a little bit better on paper. But I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my predictions for Night 1. Probably put out a Night 2 prediction video later or tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. First match we got on WrestleMania is Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed versus LA Knight and the Usos. This has been a pretty fun build. Hasn't been like anything too crazy, but Speed got cursed and ended up costing the Usos the tag titles on accident. Knocked out LA Knight all in the same little incident, and you know, I never thought he would have another match after the Braun Breaker spear he took, because that was nasty as fuck. And most other celebrities or influencers, whatever, would be like, "I'm good, bro. I'm good. Don't put me back in there." But it seemed like he actually enjoyed the shit, and he's pretty athletic, so I think he ended up delivering in this match in some way. He's probably not gonna get too many minutes, so they don't do. I mean, he's gonna get a showcase, but he's not going to be in there for too long, obviously, with it being a celebrity match and 6-man tag and all that. So, but yeah, I think LA Knight and the Usos are going to win because Speed is still cursed from Danhausen. So, I think that's going to play a factor in the finish of this match. Maybe Logan Paul and Theory get mad at Speed and start trying to attack him, and LA Knight Usos save him, and like, all right, you're not too bad kind of thing. But I could really see it going either way, but I think Speed will cost them the match. But, with it being his first WrestleMania match, Logan Paul has not lost. Oh, he's lost one time at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins. But he like 3-1 at WrestleMania, I think. Something like that. Well, I don't know. I'm going to still go with the LA Knight Usos pick, though. It really could go either way, but I'm going to go with my pick. Next up, we got AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. They've had a few matches, solo, tags, and all that stuff. AJ's beating her every time. She's like 3-0 against Becky right now. 3-0 against Becky, all by tap out. So I think it's probably going to happen again at WrestleMania with it being AJ's first Mania back and all that. But it would just look crazy for Becky to lose that many times. So, like, part of me wants to pick Becky Lynch, but I'm going to stay with AJ Lee, though, because, like I said, first Mania back. They want to give her that big moment because she's probably not going to be around for, like a long time. Maybe until next year's Mania. I don't see her being around for like a super long time. And plus, she needs more people to work with other than Becky Lynch for that championship. Because I think she had like one other match like that wasn't against Becky. She faced Bayley. Yeah, she faced Bayley on Raw. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Bayley. But she's been working with just Becky mostly. So like she needs some new people. And obviously WrestleMania will be the end of this feud. Hasn't been a terrible feud, but it's not been the best either. Their best segment so far, like just them two, have been this last one on Raw before Mania, or it might have been last week. Either way, that's their best interaction with each other, and yeah, AJ Lee's gonna retain at WrestleMania. Next up, we got Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre for nothing. What am I talking about? In an unsanctioned match. There's been a blood feud for going on all year. Drew possibly took out Fatu late last year, and it's not been confirmed or denied, whatever, but that's implicated in the storyline. Fatu been after him all year. He kind of helped him win the championship early in the year, but ended up costing him like a month or a month and a half later, was however long it was. It wasn't like a super long time. But they've been going at it ever since then. And they've had all these brawls and good promo segments. I'm pretty hyped for this match, I can't lie to y'all. I don't watch SmackDown regularly, but I'll watch the clips and like reactions and stuff, and that's been the best stuff I've seen, in my opinion. And I think they'll deliver at WrestleMania. They'll have one of the best matches of the weekend. Could be one of the second best match of Mania Night 1. To be honest with you, I'll talk about Seth and Gunther later. I think that's gonna be the best, but we'll talk more about that later. But they'll do some crazy stuff in this match. Fatu and McIntyre. Not anything too insane because y'all know WWE don't go too crazy in the stipulation matches anymore. But they're gonna do something cool. And Fatu's gonna get the win here. I think he needs a big win. He hasn't really wrestled much this year, and if he has, he's lost a few times. He beat Tama Tonga, maybe a couple other people, but I remember seeing him lose a few times this year, and was starting to lose some last year. Drew McIntyre would be a big win for him, and Drew can bounce back from this. He can bounce back from a bunch of L's. He take a lot of L's, but he'll be able to bounce back no matter what. He might take a little break after this, but I don't know. Because I saw something about him filming a movie, but he's been filming it while wrestling at the same time, so he might not have to go away. But I think Fatu will win this match, though. Next up after that, we have their Irresistible Forces versus the Bella Twins versus Charlotte and Alexa versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. I think this will be a pretty good tag match, too. A lot of big names in this match. Lash's first WrestleMania. She's in there with a lot of big names, like I just said. Bayley got left off Mania last year, so she got on the card this year, thankfully, teaming with Lyra, funny enough, like she was going to do last year. I think they'll actually end up winning this tag match. There's not any crazy story going into this other than they all have been in the mix and facing each other, and they all just hate each other. And sometimes that's just all you need. It's not anything crazy, but the match will deliver, I'm sure, with all the people in it. Charlotte, I'm not the biggest fan of her, but she'll put on a show for WrestleMania every time. Last year against Tiffany wasn't her best match. I thought it was still pretty decent, but her best match at Mania so far is against Rhea at 39. But this year, she's in a tag match. She hasn't been in very many. I don't think she's been in a tag match at Mania. She's been in mostly singles or multi-women, but for the championship still. But I think Bayley and Lyra will win, like I said. Bayley didn't get the chance last year, and Lyra only had it for a day before Becky turned on her after losing. They lost it in a day. It's kind of lame. Lyra deserves better. I think they'll give her another shot. Lash and Nia haven't had the titles long, but I just don't think they're going to be holding. No one really holds the women's tag titles a super long time, so they might let Lyra and Bayley hold it for a decent time period just because they shuffled it a few times over last year, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my pick. Next up, we got Seth Rollins versus Gunther. This will be the match of the night, like I was talking about. They don't even have a crazy story for this either. It's just Gunther attacked Seth, didn't get a reason. They started fighting. Gunther finally tells him, this week, that it's all just because Seth says he's the best in the world. Gunther does not agree. Gunther thinks he's the best. Sometimes that's all you really need. That's all you need. And Gunther, he's going to put on a great match every time. Seth Rollins going to put on a great match every time. WrestleMania, big stage, they're going to put on a banger for sure. And I'm really excited for this match, even with no story. It's going to be insane. And Gunther is going to win this match, I think. Be a big bounce back win at Mania after losing in back-to-back years to Sami and Jey Uso. Seth Rollins has been established. Gunther's established too, but they haven't had matches. They had the one match against each other in 2019 that ended by disqualification. So this would be good for him after being AJ, Cena, Goldberg, and all that. Another big win for him. And like I said, for WrestleMania was bounce back win after losing back-to-back years. But not really much to talk about in this match other than it's going to be a banger match of the night. There might be some shenanigans. if there is, I won't be that mad, but I hope it's just a straight up wrestling match for the most part. That's all I ask. Next up, we got the co-main event is the Women's World Championship match between Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan. This could be a pretty good match as well. Stephanie's first WrestleMania match. A lot of people's first Mania match this year. Might have been someone I was talking about earlier. I can't remember exactly right now. But Stephanie's first Mania match. And Liv Morgan, she's wrestled at Mania, but she always delivers at the big stages. I think she's pretty good. Some people think she's kind of mid, but I think she's good. Stephanie Vaquer is one of the best in the business. She's proved it going against Kiqo. She's put on good matches with Raquel and other people she's gone against in this title run. And Liv Morgan, I think she's going to win the championship again. She won it a few years ago and lost it to Rhea Ripley. She's been like kind of floating around in different divisions since then. Hasn't been doing a whole lot. Did get hurt at some point. She's back. She won the Women's Royal Rumble, which I'm glad she did because she's been the runner-up like 3 different times. And then she won the Women's Royal Rumble, and she's been going at it with Stephanie for a few months. This has been one of the better feuds for Mania. This seems actually like personal and like it's elevated in months. Like hasn't just been like stagnant. Like it started off like they talking shit a little bit, but then Liv started trying to learn Spanish to talk shit to her, say some crazy shit to her, and then they started fighting. And that push Stephanie did to Liv and the Roxanne on Raw was brutal. They had them big ass bumps on their head. Thankfully they're good because that could have been bad, but thankfully they're good. But yeah, I think Liv Morgan's gonna end up winning this match. She deserves another run at the championship. Stephanie, she's had a decent run. They could have done better, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, she's gonna get another run. They seem to really like her, so she's gonna get another run. She could have even beat Liv for it back. You never know. But I think this will be one of the better matches on night one. And yeah, Liv Morgan is my pick to win. Now we get to the main event. A lot of people have been soured on this in recent weeks. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton got Pat McAfee in his corner. Been talking to Pat McAfee for weeks. That was the big reveal for the caller. It's not. I can't say I like it. I try to be optimistic about wrestling and shit, but like that's just not. It's just not it. It just really ain't it. And Cody and Randy could have had a perfectly fine feud without any involvement with. It don't even have to be other wrestlers, but especially celebrities with Jelly Roll and Pat getting involved. Like, I don't know. It just makes it so lame that they had to do that. And I know Cody hates it. You can tell he does not like it. Randy, he's just a company man. He probably doesn't love it, but he's not gonna fight against it. And I don't know, it just seems like TKO has something against Cody Rhodes. They always try to do something to Cody Rhodes every year at Mania. Shit's crazy. I think Randy's gonna win. It seems to be going that way, but with fan backlash, like I don't know. Actually, scratch that. Yeah, Randy's gonna win because Cody has been getting turned on by the fans too, and the fans might join back with him with his whole storyline going on, but I think after Mania they just need to get Randy away from Pat. Maybe he could just I'm gonna keep him around to get the championship and then just kill him on SmackDown after Mania or something, bro. They gotta move away from this. It could still be a good match, but with all of this involvement with Pat and Jelly Roll, the inevitable interactions and interferences, it's just going to take away from the match, and it's going to be kind of like Cena and Cody from last year, where Travis ruined the match. Like, it wasn't a great match already at that point, but he ruined it. Like I said, I try to be optimistic, but like at the time I was like, okay, I could see what they're doing. They might have an idea, and then he just never showed up again, and it was just like, okay, all right, never mind. Then I try to be optimistic. gonna try to still be optimistic this year, but I'm just gonna hold my guard a little bit because I'm prepared for the worst after what happened last year and what's been going on in this storyline for Cody. I feel so bad for him, but someone started calling me. My shit started cutting off. But so my predictions for night 1 of WrestleMania is LA Knight and the Usos beating Speed in the Division. AJ Lee retains against Becky Lynch. Jacob Fatu beats Drew McIntyre. Seth loses to Gunther with possible interference. Lyra and Bayley win the women's tag team championships. Liv Morgan beats Stephanie Vaquer, and Randy Orton beats Cody Rhodes. Are all my predictions for night 1. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. What's gonna happen? If you agree with me, if you disagree. I'm gonna put this up before Mania. Put this night 2 up, predictions up before Mania. I'll probably put it up, like I said, either later today or tomorrow. Hopefully I do good on my predictions. I just hope to be a good show. I think it'll deliver though. Well, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.